Okay, so you know how everyone's talking about vertical gardening these days?
Right?
We're going to like totally unpack that.
Yeah.
But for real this time, like with actual info.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Like if you've got a tiny balcony or like maybe just a sliver of a backyard or
Mm-hmm.
even like just a blank wall that's just begging for something,
Oh, yeah,
this deep dive is for you.
definitely.
We're talking vertical gardening hacks and we're keeping it real affordable,
Under $100.
under $100.
Mm-hmm.
So like you don't have to be a millionaire gardener to make this happen.
Exactly.
We're going to uncover some seriously clever like DIY tricks and even some pro secrets.
Oh, yeah, some of the stuff they don't want you to know.
Right. But we're going to share it all.
Gotta share the knowledge.
So you can like totally max out your gardening game, even if your space is super limited.
You'd be surprised what you can grow in a small space.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first.
Lay the groundwork.
Why is vertical gardening even a thing?
Well, for starters, look around. I mean, think about where most of us are living these days.
Yeah, true.
Apartments, condos, small homes.
Not a ton of space.
Not a ton of space, and the numbers back it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so in 2023, the U.S. Census data,
Huh.
it showed that 55% of Americans were living in apartments or homes
Wow.
without a lot of yard space.
55%? That's like most people.
It is. It's a majority, so it's not just like a fringe trend or anything.
Huh.
It's like a real need that people have.
To connect with nature,
Exactly. They want to connect with nature. They want to grow their own food.
even if they don't have a ton of room.
Exactly.
I feel that.
And the cool thing is vertical gardening, it's not just about like cramming plants into a small space.
There's got to be more to it.
Oh, there's so much more.
Okay, I'm listening.
So first of all, think about yield.
Like how much you can grow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can often increase your yield by like 2 to 4 times per square foot.
What?
Yeah, compared to traditional gardening.
Get out of here.
So you can basically grow like way more food in the same amount of space
That's wild.
just by going vertical.
So like if I want to grow a ton of basil for pesto,
You could have a basil tower.
a basil tower, I love it.
Right.
Okay, what else?
Well, think about air quality.
Oh yeah, plants are good for that.
Plants are natural air purifiers, so having more of them around can really improve the air you're breathing,
Especially if you're in a city.
especially in a city.
Exactly.
And there's even research from the NIH back in 2021 that showed gardening can help reduce stress.
No way.
Yeah, so creating a little green oasis, even if it's vertical, can be really good for your mental well-being.
Sign me up.
Right.
I'm stressed just thinking about all this.
Well, gardening can help with that, and here's another big plus, especially if you're renting.
Oh yeah, a lot of our listeners are renters.
Vertical gardens are super renter-friendly.
Because you're not like digging up the landlord's yard.
Exactly. You're not messing with their property, and you can usually take your plants with you when you move.
That's key.
Yeah, portability is huge.
Huge. Yeah.
So you've been looking into some pre-made kits, right?
Oh yeah.
Ones that are under $100.
I've been doing my research because I know our listeners are all about saving money.
They're savvy.
They're smart shoppers.
Absolutely.
So I've got 5 kits that I think are really great options.
Okay, hit me with them.
Okay, so first up, we've got the Greenstock Vertical Planter.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
Yeah.
The 5-tier version is about $99.
Okay, not bad.
And it's really cool because it's designed for smaller veggies.
Like what kind of veggies?
Things like lettuce, strawberries, and herbs, of course.
Herbs are always a good choice,
Always a good choice.
especially for beginners.
Yeah.
Easy to grow.
Now, what's cool about the Greenstock
Yeah.
is it has a self-watering system.
Oh, nice. So you don't have to worry about it as much.
Exactly. It keeps the plants consistently moist.
Very convenient.
And it's got 30 planting pockets,
30 pockets. Wow.
so you can grow a lot in there.
That's a lot of plants.
It is.
That's a lot of salad.
A lot of salad. And it's made from UV-resistant plastic,
It's durable.
so it'll last outdoors.
That's important.
Yeah, you don't want it falling apart on you.
No, you don't.
Now, here's a pro tip.
Okay, I'm ready.
Since it's a gravity-fed system, the bottom tiers tend to stay a bit wetter.
Makes sense.
So if you're growing something like mint,
Mint loves water.
it loves water, put it on the bottom.
That's a smart move.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, kit number 2.
Bring it on.
This one is way more budget-friendly.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
It's the VivoShun 6-pocket wall planter.
VivoShun. Okay.
And this one usually costs between $25 and $35.
That's a steal.
It's a steal.
So what do you get for that price?
You get a really cool wall planter that's perfect for balconies or even indoors.
So you could do like an herb garden in your kitchen.
Yes, exactly.
Want that?
It's made from felt.
Felt.
Yeah, it's actually really durable,
Interesting.
and it's lightweight and easy to hang.
Okay, that makes sense.
And here's the hack.
The hack. Okay, I love a good hack.
Because they're so affordable, you can buy a bunch of them.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
and create a whole living wall.
A living wall for under $100.
Yes.
That's genius.
Imagine like a whole wall of herbs.
For flowers.
Yes, flowers cascading down your balcony.
It's like a vertical garden dream.
It is.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
All right, number 3, we've got the Outland Living 4-tier vertical garden.
4 tiers. Okay, that sounds pretty substantial.
It's a good size.
Yeah.
And it's around $79.
Okay, still within budget.
Still within budget.
What makes this one stand out?
This one is perfect for flower lovers.
Ooh. I know some people who would love this.
Yeah, it's really nice for showcasing things like petunias, pansies, or any kind of trailing plants.
So they can spill over the edges?
Exactly. It creates a really pretty effect.
I can picture it.
It's got a powder-coated steel frame.
Durable.
Very durable. And it comes with 12 pots.
Oh, that's convenient.
Super convenient. And it's rust-proof,
That's important for outdoor use.
especially if you live in a place with a lot of rain or humidity.
For sure.
You don't want your garden to rust away.
Definitely not.
Okay, moving on to number 4.
Let's hear it.
This one's called the Groner Stackable Planters.
Stackable planters. Okay.
You can usually find a set of 7 pots for about $45.
That's a good deal.
It is a good deal.
What can you grow in these?
These are great for things like tomatoes and cucumbers.
So bigger plants.
Yeah, a little bit bigger.
Okay, cool.
They interlock, so
Yeah.
they're really stable when you stack them.
You don't have them toppling over.
Exactly. And some sets even come with a built-in trellis.
Oh, that's handy.
Super handy, especially for those vining plants.
Like cucumbers and tomatoes.
Exactly. They need that support to grow upwards.
So it saves you the step of having to buy a separate trellis.
And the money.
And the money, exactly.
Plus, they're stackable, so they save a ton of space.
That's the whole point, right?
That is the whole point.
All right, what about this bonus hack you mentioned?
Ah, yes. This one's not a planter itself.
Okay, intrigued.
But it's essential if you don't have a lot of natural light,
A lot of people struggle with that.
especially in apartments.
Yeah.
So this is the Hydrofarm Jumpstart T5 grow light.
Okay, a grow light.
Yeah, and it costs around $60.
So why is this so important?
Most edible plants need like 6 hours of direct sunlight every day.
To really thrive.
Yeah. But if your space doesn't get that much sun,
You're going to have problems.
exactly. But this grow light can solve that problem.
It's like artificial sunshine.
It is. It's like magic.
So you can grow food even if you don't have a sunny window.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
And it's energy efficient.
So it won't break the bank on your electricity bill?
Exactly. And it has adjustable height, so you can position it perfectly.
Cool.
And the best part is you can use it with any of the wall planters or even just a shelf system
So you could create an indoor vertical garden
year-round.
no matter how much sun you get.
It's a game changer.
It really is. All right, so we've talked about kits.
Mm-hmm.
What about DIY options?
Okay, if you're feeling crafty and you want to save even more money,
Yeah.
we've got some awesome DIY hacks for you.
I love a good DIY project.
Who doesn't?
Okay, so what's first?
Pallet gardens.
Pallet gardens.
Yeah, you know those wooden pallets you see everywhere?
Yeah.
You can often get them for free
For free.
from businesses who are just trying to get rid of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you take a pallet, sand it down, seal it,
To protect the wood.
and then you add some landscape fabric to create planting pockets.
And then soil, of course.
And boom, you've got a tiered planter for like $15.
$15. That's amazing.
Plus, it looks really cool.
It's got that rustic vibe.
Exactly.
Okay. And sold. What else?
How about gutter gardens?
Gutter gardens, as in like rain gutters.
Yep. You can buy sections of vinyl gutters for like $10 per 10-foot piece.
Okay.
You mount them horizontally on a sunny wall,
Interesting.
and they're perfect for growing strawberries or leafy greens.
Really?
Yeah,
I would have never thought of that.
it's surprisingly effective.
That's so clever. Right?
What else you got?
Okay, last one. This one's super easy.
All right, lay it on me.
Shoe organizer gardens.
It's like the hanging ones.
Yes, the felt ones.
You're kidding.
Those are perfect for growing herbs.
Cow.
You just poke some drainage holes in the bottom of each pocket,
Uh-huh.
hang it up, add soil, and plant your herbs.
That's brilliant.
I know, right?
It's so simple.
And it costs like $8.
$8 for a whole herb garden.
I love it.
That's amazing. Okay, so we've covered kits.
Mm-hmm.
We've covered DIY.
We've covered it all.
Now we need to talk about how to make sure your vertical garden actually thrives.
Yes. Pro tips time.
Let's get into it.
Okay, first and foremost, soil.
Soil is crucial.
So important, you have to use lightweight potting mix.
Not garden soil.
No, garden soil is way too dense.
It'll compact in the containers and your plants won't be happy.
They'll suffocate.
Plus, it can make your whole structure too heavy.
So potting mix is the way to go.
Absolutely.
Okay, next tip, watering.
How often should you water a vertical garden? That's a great question. Vertical gardens tend to dry out faster
Then regular
than
garden.
regular gardens because they're exposed to more air.
Makes sense.
So you really need to stay on top of watering.
Any tips?
You could get a drip irrigation system.
Those are pretty affordable, right?
Yeah, you can find them online for like $20.
Not bad.
Or if you don't want to do that, just make sure you're watering thoroughly in the morning
Why the morning?
because it gives the plants time to absorb the water before it gets too hot.
And evaporates.
Exactly.
Smart.
Okay, next tip, sunlight.
Gotta have sunlight for plants.
Most plants need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight
Per day.
per day to really do their thing.
What if you don't have that much sun?
That's where our grow light hack comes in.
Ah, yes, the grow light.
It can make all the difference.
So it's really important to assess how much sun your space gets.
Yes, observe your space throughout the day.
See where the sun hits.
And if you don't have enough natural light, supplement with a grow light.
Problem solved.
Okay, last pro tip,
Hit me with it.
plant smart.
What does that mean?
Choose compact plant varieties.
Oh, I see.
Like instead of growing huge beefsteak tomatoes,
Right.
grow cherry tomatoes.
They're smaller.
They're smaller and they'll do better in a vertical system.
Makes sense.
And choose bush basil instead of the tall kind.
So it doesn't take over the whole garden?
Exactly. And if you love sunflowers,
Sunflowers are the best.
they are, but go for the dwarf variety.
The mini sunflowers.
Like, they're so cute.
They are.
Okay, so to wrap things up,
Yeah.
what's the main takeaway for our listeners?
I think the biggest thing is that you don't need a huge yard to have a thriving garden.
You can grow food anywhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's all about being creative and thinking vertically.
And it doesn't have to be expensive.
We've proven that you can do this for under $100.
Absolutely.
Whether you're dreaming of fresh herbs or delicious veggies or just beautiful flowers,
It's all possible.
it's all possible with a little bit of ingenuity.
I love that message.
Me too. It's empowering.
It is. It shows that anyone can garden no matter where they live.
You don't need a fancy yard.
Nope, just a little bit of space and a lot of creativity.
I love it.
Me too.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this vertical gardening deep dive.
Happy gardening, everybody.
And remember, you can find links to all the products and resources we mentioned in the show notes.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.